Well, you know when you get really excited and then you try to do something, and then when you're so excited that you realize after you've already done the thing that you did the thing wrong? You know that feeling? Well, I did that. You may notice that the world's a little different. We also don't have a house, but we got armor. Look, isn't this great? All kitted out. That's good. Real good. Yeah, I messed up. So when I went to start Brew and Build again, I, being the derp that I am, I may have made the world type wrong. So we're here now. But the main thing that I was trying to do was make a large biome world. Apparently, I did not make a large biome world. I thought I did, but the biomes were not large. Since we were only one episode in, I decided I can just get us back to where we were. I'm already got like full armor because I ran across, we're in a big giant plains meadow biome that just like, it stretches forever. And it's really cool actually because everything is raised up to about like this height. Like every piece of land is basically at this height. There's some little areas that go down a little lower, but we're all essentially going to always be up here and the water's going to be down there, which it just adds some dynamic feeling that feels really cool. And there's also a cool area that I scouted out on this seed. I had to do some actual seed hunting for this because with a large biome world, you kind of have to, or else you realize that, oh, the mesa biome is 47,000 blocks away. And that's just not good. So there may be some biomes that we have to deal with that, but for the most part, we can actually find biomes relatively close, like within, like 10,000 blocks, which isn't great, but we're way better off right now than we were before because look, I have 40 steak, so that's great. Also, did you know Minecraft has had onions in the game from the get-go since they added alliums? Because an allium, that is just a flower that has an onion under the ground. So Minecraft has had onions this entire time and we never knew about it. The more you know. Now you might be wondering to yourself, okay, so what are we going to be doing then in this first episode? Well, I'm not going to force you to deal with the same junk that we did before. I'd like to show you the area that I would like to build in more. I also really like the meadows because they come with all sorts of little bunnies and they're very fun. But there's a couple things that we definitely need to do. First things first, we need to get back to where we were in terms of building and all that stuff. So, I believe that land chunk there is actually going to be the area that we want to go to for a lot of our building. My gosh, trying to get around this area though, we're going to have to get a lot of stone and start just building bridges, man, because this jumping up and down, or get on an elytra or something, I don't know, because this is obnoxious having to jump up and down like 60 blocks or 50 blocks or 20 blocks or however, I don't know how tall this is. But Jiminy Christmas, y'all are going to get motion sick from all my up and down movement. I'm so sorry. I don't mean to. I'm getting motion sick thinking about it. Okay, so we're coming up to the area where I'd like to do the building. Or at least I think we are. Are we? There's a village right near it. I believe we are. Yes, because we're on the opposite side. So this is the spot that I have ideas for. Because if we go over there on the other side, this is exactly where I'm wanting to build for quite some time. I have a big idea, and that pertains to this hole. I would like to maintain this hole, potentially expand it and kind of lop this entire chunk off and connect it up to this water that's over here, maybe. But I may not even do that. I may just make it really tall. Do they drown? You doing good? Yeah, you. Are you doing okay? Oh, okay. Maintain composure down there. Don't drown. I guess he's fine. If I start hearing a bunch of type sounds, then I'll know. All right, now one thing that we do kind of desperately need is iron. Because A, I need an iron axe, but B, we need a shield, because what we need to get is, well, a shield, but then we need to get a saddle. Ooh. Oh! Oh! Ah! All right, we have our shield. Now, you may be wondering why. Why are we going for a shield right now? Like, why is this so important? I really, A, don't want to die to that stupid drown that about absolutely wrecked us. That would be an unfortunate first death. But B, the reason why is because on my way here, I actually passed, A, there's an ocean over that way, I believe. And so we're going that way. And the reason we're doing that is because we passed a pillager outpost. Now, probably not the smartest decision to be trying to go to a pillager outpost this early on, but I got iron gear. I got legs. I can run. I'm hoping, I don't know what the loot tables are for pillager outposts, but it's that or a sunken ship, and the ocean is that way as well. Because we need a saddle. Because the goal for today is probably not even getting a house built. It's getting spruce and dark oak. Because they're just far away. All right. They're just, the biomes are just really far away. I have to travel quite a distance, and I'd rather do that by horse because that is significantly easier to do than traveling around like this. You don't use up nearly as much food to do that as well. All in all, I think it's just a smart move. So I don't know what the loot tables are for pillager outposts, but I figured, you know what, I might as well see if they have them, and then if they do, great. If not, well, that's okay. The ocean is this direction anyways. All right, I lied to you. I was going the wrong direction entirely. I realized that I was going exactly the opposite direction. What a hoe! All right, mending, not bad. Not bad, little booties with mending, never hurt nobody. I'll take that. I guess we'll take the hoe of vanishing, but it's gonna vanish on us, so it doesn't matter that much. All right, this is indeed risky. I fully understand what I'm about to do is probably one of the dumber decisions that I have done. But we all must YOLO it at times. And as long as they don't see me... All right, nothing here. Little table there. Hey, there's an LA in here. We'll have to get that. Hey, is there an entrance? Hey, Iron Golem. There it is. Dun, 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 dun. You can't stop me from climbing to the top. Boom, be do do bum. Easiest raid of my life. Ooh, a goat horn. Does it work? That's the most amazing thing I think I've ever witnessed. Hey, we got dark oak already, but it's too bad it's not a sapling. Okay, this is phenomenal. Do I actually hold it up to my face? That's awesome. So what is this? Sing. That's hilarious. Okay, so we've got a lays. Hello, sir. I'm gonna ask you to pay me no mind. Pay me no mind, sir. To you too. Hello, sir. I am here. Oh! Hey, wombat. Get over here, you jerks. Okay, please be gentle. Please be gentle. Do not hit my allays. I knew having children was stressful. But you know what's never made sense to me? Why can you not craft a saddle? Like, we have leatherworking ability to be able to do boots and stuff. LA, if you're going to get in front of me like that, we're going to have a problem. Let's let them work. Pick them up. Yes. Yes. That's awesome. That's cool. I've never had an LA before, so that was a fun interaction, and I'm happy that that happened. We got moss. That's beautiful. We don't even have to find a lush cave. That's great. Saddle? No. But we have things in there that we want, but we have so much. Guys, wait a second. Hold on. Don't tell me. Oh my gosh, it is a thing. I was afraid it was like next update. This is awesome. Hold on. Look at that. And then you just do that? Oh. That's cool. All right. All of this junk just gets to go in here. Not you, Bucket. You're not junk. Apparently, sunken treasure is not actually where you can get saddles. You actually get saddles from like dungeon chests and things like that, which is kind of crummy because I just wasted 30 minutes of my life. But that's okay, because we're in a plains biome, and it's giant, which means there are villages kind of all over the place. So, we'll just go and hit up every village known to man, and see if we can maybe get ourselves a saddle. If we can't, you can get it through fishing. And so, we will, looky there, another village. That's like the third one. So, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna try to find a village with a saddle, and I'll bring you back in with a high-pitched scream when I find it. All right, so I fished for quite some time. We got an Impaling 4 book. We got a name tag, second try. Got a Nautilus shell. Lots of fish. Some tripwires. More fish. Some leather. A lily pad. Some puffer fish. Some flesh of the rotten, and some water bottles with no effect, and a bowl. But we did not get a saddle. But I was exploring around, trying to find some, just any other means, really. Anything that was useful, and I was like, you know what? Maybe we'll go and wander around and see if we can find like a mine shaft or something like that. Because mine shafts also tend to be like the best place to find chests with saddles and all that jazz. And so I was exploring around and stumbled upon something. It's a bit hazardous to get to, but it's all the way over there. But we have to do the whole walk around, all the way around type of situation. Okay, well, this cave. Looky here. You see that? That is not any old random wall. Ooh, oh my gosh, yes, kill it. Wait. No, sir. Nope, sir. Kill it. Oh. Oh. If there's anything that Brew and Build is great at providing, oh my gosh, you don't need to see up there. Naughty. But if there's anything that Brew and Build is great at providing, it is a skeleton spawner wherever in the world we are. I kid you not, every single season of Brew and Build, we have a skeleton spawner like right next to where we're living. And look at this. Double the saddles and a music disc and more string and a bucket and some flesh. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Exactly what we need. Now we can go and get what we need to actually do stuff, which is phenomenal. All right. Now I'm not going to be that picky with horses, but if this horse isn't perfect, I don't want you. Saddle. Onward. Okay. You're terrible. Wait, hold on. Jumping power? Okay. You're going to the glue factory. Oh my gosh. All of these horses, minus you, are glue factory material. What's with this? I thought horses were supposed to be fast. That guy was slower than my walking speed. Okay, so enough of this nonsense trying to find a better horse. We will find a better horse eventually, but for now, we're going to deal with... What should we name our horse? I have a name tag. let me know down in the comments. What should we name this horse right here, Mr. Polka Dot? What do we need to name it? Because I can't just keep calling him Horsey. But we're going to do something that some of you might think is a little cheaty, and I don't really care because I don't got the time. And it's also, I would just look it up online anyways. So why not just keep it in the game? So we're going to do this command called locate biome, and we're going to go with old growth spruce taiga or old growth pine taiga. We'll go with the spruce one and do that. Hit enter, and it's searching. It's searching. It may have been the other one. That one's not that far away. Old growth spruce taiga. Let's try locate biome old growth pine taiga. We'll go to whichever one's closer, unless one doesn't show up. Okay, so they're basically the same thing. Are they at the same like location? 3,300, 5,000. Okay, they're the same biome. They're just connected. So onward, 3,500, 5,000, 3,000, 5,000. Yes, indeed. There's a white horse. Okay, I'm gonna check out the white horse. Yes, the white horse is beautiful. These 3 horses are actually pretty good. Hi-ho, Montagna. Wow. That's a cool mountain that we have pretty nearby. Actually, we're not that far away. Bro, this is kind of a cool area too. I really wish sometimes... What in the valley? I cannot stress... That's my helmet. Is that calcite? All right, guys. I like me some calcite. We got to remember this is here. I'm taking a screenshot of this guy. Not too far away by Horsey. That's good. Good calcite deposit there. I cannot recommend more big biomes with the new terrain generation. Look at this. This is like just standard. I keep finding places like this, and there's like big calcite junk things. Ugh, I love it. Such a good decision. Yes. Ooh, Acacia Village. Yes, it's going to be a pain in the tuchus to find new things, but that's okay because it was already a pain in the tuchus to find places you wanted to build. Now they're everywhere. Now we just have to find places to get actual resources. There we go. Okay, there we go. I'm going to visit this village, and we're actually... Okay, we're not very close because we're still like 3,000 blocks away on the other direction, but we're getting close to the 5,000 coordinate area, so that's good. Okay, Horsey, this is your coordinates. I will be back. I don't remember what your name is. We don't have a name for you yet. It's not that I don't love you. It's that you just won't come with me in a boat for some reason. So onward we go by boat. We're looking for a spruce biome, but to stumble upon dark oak, I could not ask for more. All right, that is that. We've got 4 trees worth of dark oak saplings. That's beautiful. I'm thrilled with that, actually. Now we need to keep going another like 700 blocks that direction, and we're actually kind of perfect coordinates, I think, in line with this dark oak forest. That I'm gonna see if I can go around it because I'm sure the mega taiga stuff is actually pretty big. Okay, it's looking like the dark oak forest is also pretty big, but I see some big trees. Looky there in the distance. It's beautiful. All righty, ladies and gentlemen. I have been doing some work. And we've got a little bit of a farm set up here. There were already all these pumpkins here, so I just kind of decided, what? Let's just place all our crops and stuff around here, and instead of going for an efficient farm, go for a cool-looking farm. And I like it. I like the just very everywhere the crops are. And because we have the jungle biome stuff, I decided to go ahead and put some cocoa beans and things, make these little coverings or whatever they are. Few little boulders, a little bamboo. I'm hoping that tree will grow But there's also some other things that I've been working on. So firstly, let's see. We've got some gold. I've been mining quite a bit. Got this much here of the iron and stuff. Got a good amount of gold. Actually, gold, what we need to do is make a clock. Because I was down there stressing out about our villagers over here. And being underground and not knowing what time it is a little stressful. So we're going to go the old BOO route and make sure we have a clock on us at all times. Other thing I've been doing is kind of just, well, I've been waiting on these guys to grow. But we've got this just quick little trail here. We've got mega spruce stuff here. I got some jungle growing and then also a couple dark oaks. And then this bridge just goes on over. And I didn't really do anything with the farm and stuff over there. We're actually going to start building over here because I decided that the Viking style is not necessarily, if I'm going to do something over here, I'd rather just get started on building this area up because I've got a few plans on some things that I'd like to just get going on. And so this little farm is going to stay, I think, permanently. It'll just kind of be a nice thing. Oh, hello. I also got a donkey because... Oh, cool. That actually worked. But the main thing I wanted to bring you back in for is we're going to make our very first diamond pickaxe. And if we can get a little bit of wood here, we're going to make our first diamond pickaxe. And then there's actually a nether portal that is broken. We're going to do that. Bada boom, bada bing. I guess we'll do this for now because this guy's only got 4 left and I will kill it eventually. There's a nether portal somewhere. We're going to need some dirt, I guess. Yeah, probably going to need some dirt. All right, I think I got enough dirt to be able to make another dirt bridge. All the bridges, eventually, we will transform into actual bridges. Come on, horsey. It's not your fault, it's me. Yep, there we go. There's a ruined nether portal actually over here, and I'm wondering if it's big enough for me to be able to get enough obsidian to be able to make a regular old nether. If not, that's fine. I haven't found a actual lava pool yet. Where is it's somewhere around here. All right, how much is actually here? We'll see if my horsey stays up there. I figured putting it up on a location that is too high for it to want to fall down may make it stay. Oh yeah, there's plenty of this lava here. So that will make life a lot easier. Yeah, that's plenty, I would say, to make a portal. There may have been honestly enough just here anyways. So I suppose I will get to slapping, let's slap it with the correct pickaxe. That'd be good, or else we'd have an unfortunate ending there. But I'm going to gather enough to get a portal and also hopefully be able to get an enchanting station, because I would love to be able to get an enchanting station set up going. Because look, we're almost at 30 levels. That's pretty good. So enchanting station requires 2 diamonds, which is fine. We can then get... Actually, we have enough to be able to get like all the primary tools. Armor wise doesn't matter as much to me. Right now, we can just deal with the old iron armor. And we have enough gold now to be able to also do... We'll probably do a gold helmet, I would imagine. That's probably the best case scenario. And yeah, I think honestly, we should be pretty set. I mean, we can't really enchant right now because we need, you know, books and bookshelves and things. But I think we've got 6 sugarcane here. I think if we go ahead and set up a big old sugarcane farm, we will be ready to go pretty quickly. And then I will just be able to grind up some resources and stuff, and I think it'll be good. So let me get things a little bit more squared away, figure out where I want to put the nether portal, and I'll be back for that. And maybe we'll go to the nether or not. I don't know. All right. So I've been AFKing quite a bit to get sugarcane growing. We've got like 4 rows of 16 or 5 rows. I don't remember exactly. But we have enough now to be able to make 15 different bookshelves, which is the number that you need in order to make a full level 30 enchanting station, which is a beautiful and exactly what I need right now. And you might be thinking to yourself, wow, enchanting already? You're going pretty speedy. And yeah, that's true. I am indeed going a little speedy. But the main reason why is, where did I put it? There it is. The primary reason why is because I'd like to be able to just start enchanting and not have to worry too much about things getting, like my tools breaking. Like, it's just really annoying doing the whole breaking. Also, Mavericks is rolling around on the ground, so if he starts making noise, that's not under my control right now. Now, because this is going to be temporary, I think I'm going to put this just somewhere where it can easily be moved around, because eventually, once we get Silk Touch and stuff, we'll be able to pick up the bookshelves and all that jazz, and even then, we can pick up the bookshelves. It's not that big of a deal. So I think I'm going to just plot this like up here, because I don't really think I need to worry too much. So if we go 1, 2, 3, and then go, oh, no. All right. Rip. You know what confuses me? This recipe confuses me because the grindstone looks like it's made out of smooth stone, which is this block. Like, does this not look more like what the grindstone should be made out of? And yet it's made out of a regular stone slab. All right, there we go. Oh, well, welcome to the world, chicken. So now we should be good on that front. Let's just plop that down. We can do this. Let's see. What is this? Efficiency 4. It's not great. Efficiency 3. All right. It's not 1. What do we have for books? Power. Okay, this is level 30, right? It is a level 30 enchant. That's pretty garbaggio, though. Why is it efficiency 4? I guess is not bad. I'm just afraid that it's gonna be only efficiency 4. You know what I mean? So let's make some more diamond stuff. Let's make axe, and then I guess we'll make a shovel, because why not? So axe and shovel. Okay, bookshelf is in place. That's wonderful. Let's just do the pickaxe. Why not? Please be good. A breaking efficiency 4. I think I just had a stroke. Efficiency 4. I'm afraid. I despise my life. Okay, let's try this again. Grab the lapis. Grab this. Grab that. Unbreaking 3. What else do we get? Fortune. That's good. I'm pleased with that. We're just going to go with it. Silk Touch out of the gate. That's it. Very good. Honestly, I'm fine with that. Okay. So, this is why I didn't want to necessarily do this, but okay, we're here. We've got Silk Touch on our pick. We can do that. That's good. The good thing is, this is what I want, because I want to be able to make some observers eventually. So quartz is a necessity. Poor claw. Oh, and the mushrooms. Actually, the mushrooms is exactly what we need. There are brown ones down there. All right, I think that was a good haul. Got a full stack and a little more of nether quartz, which will be fortuned up real beautifully. Got some crimson nylium, so we can actually just grow all the crimson-based stuff now. And got a crimson fungus, so we can get some crimson wood if we want it. And got plenty of mushrooms. My question with mushrooms is, if I use the podzol that's over yonder, where the spruce trees are, can I grow big mushrooms? Because we need the mushroom block. And we have Silk Touch now with the pickaxe, so we can get them. But my question is, can I grow them? Because I know they can be placed on podzol. I just don't know if you can grow the big ones if it's like light level dependent.
Also got some soul sand and some soul soil so we can make a basalt generator at some point, which will be beautiful because I really like basalt. No. Okay, so this will tell us if we can do it, because I knew you could place it, but can you grow it? Thank the heavens. Oh, that was weird. At first I was like, do we not get to have the top? Because I want that. Well, all of the blocks I guess are good, but I want specifically the brown blocks because they're all so good and I love it. All right, well, it seems like I'm going to be here for a little bit gathering up mushroom blocks. I'll see you guys when I'm finished up, and I think we're actually ready to be able to start doing a little bit of building, and I know exactly where we're going to put it. All right, I really need to stop taking 2 to 3 month breaks between clips because I entirely lose where I am in the process. So I was in the middle of an interview process. Right as the last clip was ending, I got into the middle of interviewing for, I think at the time it was like 3 different jobs, and they were all jobs that were fairly interesting to me. And so I decided to take a pause to hopefully be able to attain one of those. And so I was pausing from really doing anything and just kind of focused on job applications, focused on interviews and all that sort of stuff, just so I could get a job. And happy to say one did work out. I do have a job now, which is awesome, but that's also partially why I've been gone for a little bit. We're just going to chop wood for a moment while I talk at you because I need something to do. So one of those did work out, but it was a round of like 5 to 6 different individual interviews with different people, different teams. It was kind of interesting too, because it was actually like I applied for a job and it ended up I got a different job. I applied for senior brand designer and then got asked to apply for or consider applying for an art director position, which was really cool. So I did that. And tried to apply for that. I did an art direction exercise as well, which included, it's pretty common in the design realm to get a design exercise just so you can kind of see how good you are, basically. That's the TLDR of it, is checking your skill level is all that it's about. And this one was good because it was like checking my art direction skills as well, because I don't have any art direction experience. So it was definitely an uphill battle for that one, but they ended up liking some of the motion graphic stuff that I did for that art director position. And they actually came back and said, okay, art director, we want someone with more experience, which I figured. But we like your motion graphics stuff, so we'd like to make a position for you that is a combo of graphic design and motion graphic design for our digital campaigns team, which was very exciting because it's a realm of design I have never worked in the ad agency type of model of things. And so it's been really cool, very fun, and entirely new for what I am used to with design. So it's been really, really cool. Also, I'll explain a bit more, but we do have fully upgraded gear. It's not perfect, like fire protection 3, and this one's good, but aqua affinity, nothing else. Mending on the boots, but nothing else. And I think these boots are from the skeleton farm that I have. A lot of things have changed or been progressed while I've been away. So because of the job interviews and stuff, I had to take a pause on recording because I just mentally wasn't able to put in the time or effort. But I kept playing the game and kept progressing. And we're in a good spot. I actually am really excited to show you. I decided the end goal for this episode was going to be, I was going to make this an hour-long episode and just be like episode 1 all over again, but longer. And eventually I decided I'm just going to end with building a house and really going ham on it and bringing back a style that I'm really excited to show you, because I think if you've been around since season 1, you may recognize it, or at least the shape of it. And I think hopefully you'll enjoy it. Oh, I left wood up there. I was wondering why these weren't despawning. So that's kind of why I had to take a break. And then I started my job. Well, firstly, Emma and I went on a 2-week vacation to Greece and Italy. Really fun adventure there. I had a great time. So love Italy and love Greece. That was really fun. So took a 2-week pause there. And then as soon as we got back, literally 2 days after we got back, I started my job. So it was kind of like a whirlwind of events. 2-week vacation out of the country, and then suddenly starting my job in a field I've never really, I've done design obviously, but I've not done it for ads, which is just a whole different ball game. So been a huge learning curve on picking up the job and being able to figure out what in the world I'm doing. But I feel a lot more comfortable now, which is why I am back here recording with y'all. Because I was wanting to see exactly what my work-life balance was going to be like. What was it going to be my day-to-day? Why is this? Do I not have a wood type here? Or is it supposed to be for like mangrove? Maybe I was going to make this like mangrove or something. Or birch. I bet it's birch. That's what it is. So I've been at my job now 60 days as of yesterday, maybe. It's been 60 days. And so I feel like I have a better understanding now of what the day-to-day is like and how much time I have and like what it's like going in the office a couple days a week. And so just am more comfortable. And that's what the spot I wanted to get to. So now I feel comfortable coming back in to do some video work and be able to start recording Minecraft again. You ever lay your bed down one time and then you're like, nope, that's not facing the sun. I want to watch the sunset as I sleep. I do that all the time. I'll lay it down outside and be like, I want a view when I'm sleeping. Like, look at that. Aside from my hand being right there. So much better than facing the other direction. So that is all of the updates in terms of my IRL job search. It is officially done. Have found a job and have been working. Emma has started her job as well. She's been approved for a lot of medical insurance now too, so she can actually start working. We'll take a look-see at the build in just a moment, but I have some other things to show you that we're going to do first. So where we left off last episode was we were getting pickaxes that were good. Now you can see it is nearly perfect. We just need one more level of efficiency and then it's a perfect pick, which is awesome. And we also have a really good axe with silk touch on the shovel. We got a good hoe, good fire aspect, looting 3 sword. Everything's looking good. Even our bow's good. And armor, as I said before, also good. Now, how did we do that? Well, couple different things. I decided that I really just wanted to focus on getting gear that was good. If there's anything that I dislike about the beginning of the game, it's the constant resource usage that you go through when you're having to continually make pickaxes and all that sort of stuff when you're mining to get a big build. And so I decided I'd rather just knock out all the enchanting. It's really not that difficult to do. And we have a skeleton spawner already. So I came over here and made a very quick skeleton farm. And honestly, it took me like 20 minutes to throw together. It's nothing too crazy. And to be honest, it's probably going to be what carries us through the majority of the game until we get crazy and go with other types of farms. But as you saw previously, down here, we now just have a little bit of a skeleton farm. There's nothing too crazy going on in here. They go over here. There's a little drop chute that you saw, the little cobblestone tower outside. They go up, drop down, and then they should, in theory, be one-hittable with my fist. So I can just sit here, farm, get a lot of levels, and I can just focus on getting levels and gear and all sorts of stuff. Mending as well. As you saw, we have mending now. There is a villager down below in the village that has... Oh, nope. I want you like that. There we go. There is a villager with mending now, which is awesome. That's also super easy to get. Didn't feel like it needed to be recorded. Just place a lectern down and you just go until you get mending. And it was really... actually pretty good. And I think I have one down there as well. That's a buddy of his that is giving us a decent trade for books. Eventually we'll make it so that we can get mending and stuff for like a single emerald, but for now the trade that he's got is okay. So we got tools and stuff squared away, but then what was it all for? As I said, I was wanting to build a house. You see a little bit of it peeking up there. Wanting to build a house, and I wanted it to be a decent sized house. I didn't want to go too crazy, but I also didn't want it to be just like, I don't know. The Viking house from the previous episode was good and I liked it and it's a good style and I'd like to return to it at some point, but it's nothing too crazy. It's pretty simple. So what I'd like to do, or what I wanted to do for this was I wanted to make, did that go? No. There, stay there. What I wanted to do was I wanted to really make a house that is my home as the player, because I feel like we don't do that often. So one of the blocks that I really wanted to use was mud. Now, if you've never made mud before, the reason I wanted to use it is for these blocks, actually. I wanted the mud block, but then I also wanted packed mud and mud bricks. And if you've never used it before or never made it, all you really have to do, you just get a water bottle, slap some dirt in the ground, and then slap the water bottle on it, and then you get mud. And it's a beautiful block, breaks really easily, and looks really good. I really love what mud looks like. But then you also, to make packed mud, you add 1 wheat and 1 mud together to get packed mud. And then 4 of the packed muds make 4 mud bricks. So that was then another issue that came about where I was like, wait. Oh, okay. I didn't know you could left click that to break it. I've always right clicked. But then that's where that farm comes in. That is just a gigantic wheat farm. There's nothing special about it. It is literally just water driven 3 to 4 rows. I guess it's 4 rows, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, 4 rows of wheat that then get cycled down into a hopper system. And that's it. There's no sorting, no nothing. Manual planting. And then we're going to address that tomorrow. Well, I say tomorrow. We're going to address that next episode, which is going to be tomorrow for me. And so then I was able to get building. And I'm very pleased with how it turned out. As you can see, it's a little bit further down, and I decided to go a little crazy. And this is what I wanted the packed mud for. This path combination, I really love what it looks like. Like, look how beautiful of a color. Like, look, this is the mushroom block. Look how great that blends with packed mud. It's genuinely just like, this is like the best path texture I think we have. I think this is like the best dirt path type of thing that you could do, and I'm really pleased with it. But I decided to make the house a little further down. Initially, I was going to do it up here, but plans are a shifting, and up here is going to be pretty much entirely inaccessible. The way that I'm thinking about building this whole area up, and so can't build a house up here if it's not going to be seen. But let's go down and take a look-see at the house. So pathway goes down. Very fun, custom little path, throwing in some coarse dirt and regular dirt with no grass nearby. I love what the little granular dirt specks, the stone specks look like. I love that aspect of it. And boom, look, there is the house. And it's looking pretty dang good. I'm actually really pleased with how this turned out. It's a very interesting build. And if you recognize it at all, it's from the Plateau Town in season 1, right at the very end, just with a different block palette. Same general build style, but different block palette. And it's a little bit smaller. And so we've got this beautiful area. And this is a fun trick that I've not really ever done before, but I wanted to make some distinct flower boxes, basically. And I decided to just like ring them with stone and stone brick because it makes it really stand out, and then throwing podzol in there to make a distinction, and then throwing these different like high contrast type of plants in. I think it looks really good. I'm honestly really happy with it. And then now we're going to have petals that we can put in here too to add a little bit of like flower texture to it. I think that could be looking really, really nice. Same area over here. And so the goal of this whole area is just to be like a house for me. That's what I wanted it to be. So we've got a little area over here with some general storage. I'm just using this kind of as like my main storage area for stone. And that's all it's really going to be, stone and dirt type of stuff. And I think this is a good amount of storage for it. I'd like to make more impactful storage area like this, where it's like not everything's in a row of chests and looks really boring. I want to make it more like the town is our actual storage system, if that makes sense. I think that could be really cool. So one additional thing that I did was moved our enchanting setup from up there and made this kind of like throwback to the season 2 Cycladic Village crystal cave. This is a little bit of a moss lush cave on the surface, which I think is really cool. I really love how this turned out. We've got a wonderful enchanting setup here, and it's looking really good. And I kid you not, this stupid plant, 4 hours to find one in a lush cave that was the size of my pinky toe. So that is this area. Nothing too crazy. That is the first set of armor that we had. Oh, I didn't know this stuff. I thought putting that there would stop it from growing, but I guess it just grows right on through. Okay, it doesn't matter. Nothing goes over here. This kind of gets blocked off. Didn't want to really have anything, another path going around, so blocked it off a bit. I really like how this turned out. This is a really fun, crazy looking kind of chimney. Really kind of high fantasy, like squiggly. And I think it turned out really cool because I wanted it to be on that side, but I didn't want it to just be kind of like a straight line. So decided to go a little crazy with it and just be a little super textured, super broken up and crumbly. I think it looks really good. And then around this side is another little storage area that I'm using for plant-based things. So leaves and all that sort of stuff. All will go here. Saplings and stuff are going to stay over by our wood farm because that's just easiest. But just a cool little storage area here. Nothing too crazy. And then I have not actually fully completed this. I'm trying to figure out what should I put in this blank spot. If you've made it this far into the video, what should I put here? Because I initially was thinking like lumberyard type of thing or something like that. But I really don't know what else to put here. And I don't really want to put a forge or anything because to me, I'd rather just build a blacksmith as a separate build. So I'm trying to figure out what should go in this spot. If you have ideas, please let me know. I would be happy to include them. And then of course we have the inside. And yes, inside is fully done on the first floor. The top floor, I'm still figuring out what I want to do, but it will get finished. So really cramped and cozy little area, fun little fireplace, sitting area with some extra logs, a little dining chair area, and then our bedroom. Very simple. Keep it simple, stupid is all that I am going for the interiors right now because they take a long time to do, and I don't need to care that much about it. I think I may. This stairwell is going to be fine, but eventually what I'd like to do is incorporate one of them stairs that is like you have to jump up them as the player to get up. I think that could be good. Interior is not done on the top here, but like the actual structure of it is. I'm happy that that's at least done. And then some interesting windows. I didn't want to go and put a bunch of glass in it. It didn't really feel like it fit the aesthetic. So I decided to go with just these big framed open air type windows because I figured the climate here is all right. And so that is what it looks like with the village. Obviously, the cliffs have not been entirely done, but I think it looks good. I like the dynamicness of it. And I don't know if I had mentioned it in the previous clips or not, but the goal for this, oops, sorry for that zoom in. The goal for this is not to make this house feel like it's big, but actually to make it feel like it is a very average sized, on the small side, probably home. And we're going to do that by making a massive cliff structure right around here. And it's going to be really, it's going to like really dwarf all of this. Like not totally to build height or anything, not quite that tall, but like probably hundreds of blocks tall if we've got the room. Yeah, we're 92, so we can probably go up 150 blocks or so and still have a lot of room at the top to build. So that could be really cool. So just imagine this house, but super dwarfed by everything around it. And that's the goal. But that is going to have to do it for this episode, guys. I am sorry that it has been late. Things just have got real crazy there for a moment in my real life. And so I just needed to focus on that and focus on getting a darn job. But now that we've got it, I'm really looking forward to actually getting back into this. I've got some great plans for the future of this area and really excited for it. And so I'm very much inspired to play the game. So just needed some time to be able to adjust to my new job. And so now that I'm adjusted, I'm glad to be able to be back, and I hope you guys are excited. So hopefully I will be able to see you in the next couple of weeks with the next episode. And if you guys have made it this far, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you guys have enjoyed the build and all of that. And I'll see you guys in the next episode of Brew and Build. Bye-bye.